look at my drawing.
Come here, let Mama see properly.
It's our family. It's you, this is Papa, and this is me.
Indira, what I'm about to say is difficult. I know this conversation is going to hurt you, and honestly, I couldn't tell you because I was afraid of accepting this thing. Over the past year, I started questioning many things about my life, my belief, and my purpose. I spent a long time thinking deeply about religion, about spirituality, and eventually I made a decision that changed everything. I converted to Islam, and my name now is Muhammad Ridwan Abdul.
Mama, what does converted mean? You converted? We don't even discuss it with us. Do you understand how unbelievable this feels right now? We built a marriage together, built a family together, raised children together, and somehow you made me one of the biggest religion of the entire world. I'm not angry because you choose religion. I'm angry because you excluded me entirely. Like my feelings and my role as your wife meant absolutely nothing in your decision.
I knew if I told you earlier, we would argue and discuss. I was afraid you would never understand why I felt drawn to Islam. I wasn't trying to hurt you, but at that time I really believed this was a personal matter between me and God. But after converting, I also believe I had a responsibility as a Muslim father, responsibility to our children and their future.
What do you mean by responsibilities toward the children?
I converted them to.
What?
The children are Muslim now.
Knowledge and my consent. Do you realize how cruel and disrespectful that is? These are our children. I carried them for months, stayed awake when they are sick, comforted them every night when they cried, and suddenly you made a life-changing decision for them behind my back as I thought I was completely irrelevant. How could you possibly think that was acceptable?
I truly believe I was living my own spirituality right for them. I thought that if I didn't want things, there would only be more confusion later. I wasn't trying to erase you as their mother. I never wanted that, but according to my new belief, I felt responsible to guide my children properly.
No. What you did wasn't guidance, it was betrayal. Guidance would have meant discussing things together, respecting me as their mother, respecting our marriage, respecting the fact that major decisions involving children should involve both parents. Instead, you secretly completed everything behind my back and expected to simply accept it after it was already done.
Please stop arguing. I don't understand what's happening anymore.
Hey, why are you here? I came here to pack all my things. The Sharia court has granted me custody.
Custody? Without even telling me?
I know you wouldn't agree.
Of course not. You converted the children without my consent, and now you want to take them away from me.
I did what I believe was right.
You made the decision alone. I am their mother too.
I followed the legal process.
A process where I wasn't even heard.
Then, what will you do?
I will fight for my right in court.
Then, I'll see you there.
Hello, are you Mr. Hulda Segara?
Yes, ma'am. Oh, you might buy it. Ini.
So what brings you here, Miss India?
My husband
converted to Islam secretly. And after that, he secretly converted our children too. Then I discovered that he had already obtained custody orders from the Sharia court without informing me at all. I feel completely powerless right now. Everywhere I turn, people keep telling me different things about religion and courts and jurisdiction, but nobody seems to care that I am still their mother.
Then this becomes a serious constitutional and legal issue. Your marriage was registered under civil law and you remain a non-Muslim. That means the civil court still retain jurisdiction over matters affecting your constitutional rights. So the important issue now is whether one parent alone can unilaterally convert children without obtaining the consent of the other parent.
He keeps saying that the Sharia court already decided everything and that civil court can no longer help me because he converted.
That is not entirely correct. The Sharia court has jurisdiction of a Muslim, but you are non-Muslim and therefore cannot even appear before that court. If civil courts refuse jurisdiction completely, then a non-Muslim parent in your position will effectively have no legal remedy at all. That raises major constitutional concerns involving fairness, access to justice and parental rights.
I'm not trying to attack Islam or insult anybody's religion. I just want my right as a mother to be recognized. Decisions about children should involve both parents, especially decisions that affect their identity and future forever.
Yes, exactly. And that is why this case is so important. It is not simply a private family dispute anymore. It concerns constitutional supremacy. As I showed this, interpretation of Article 12 Clause 4 and whether public authorities act lawfully when issuing conversion certificates without both parents' consent.
But then, let's fight this properly. All rise. Please be seated.
Case involving unilateral conversion of children is now before the court.
Counsel for applicant may proceed.
Thank you, my lord. My lord, this case concerns a mother whose children were converted to Islam without her knowledge or consent. The respondent converted to Islam and subsequently converted the children secretly before obtaining conversion certificates and custody orders through proceedings in the Sharia court. My client was completely excluded from all the decisions affecting her own children.
Proceed.
Much obliged. My lord, while we sympathize the applicant's emotional distress, the respondent acted according to Islamic procedures recognized under state law after embracing Islam. He sincerely believed he had a religious duty to raise his children according to his faith. Under Article 12, Clause 4 of the Federal Constitution, refers to the word parent in singular form, and therefore our position is that one parent may determine the religion of a minor child.
My lord, constitutional interpretation cannot be read mechanically without considering fairness and constitutional harmony. Where both parents are alive, both parents should consent to major life-changing decisions involving children. Otherwise, one parent's right become completely meaningless.
What about jurisdiction?
The applicant is non-Muslim and cannot appear before the Sharia court. Therefore, if civil courts refuse jurisdiction entirely, she will effectively be denied justice and legal remedy altogether.
However, under Article 121, Clause 1A of the Federal Constitution protects the jurisdiction of the Sharia court in matters involving Islam.
Civil courts still retain power to review administrative actions of public authorities. Constitutional supremacy cannot disappear merely because religion is involved.
Ridwan, stand.
Yes, my lord.
Did you discuss the conversion with your wife beforehand?
No, my lord.
Why not?
Because I believed she would refuse immediately, and at that time I genuinely thought I was acting correctly according to my religious responsibilities as a father.
And what about my responsibilities as their mother? Did I suddenly stop mattering the moment you converted? Order in court?
I never wanted to erase her role as their mother.
But that's exactly what happened.
All rise.
After carefully considering all submissions, evidence, and legal arguments presented by both parties, this court now delivers its judgment. This case is not merely a dispute between a husband and wife. It raises important questions concerning parental rights, constitutional interpretation, and the welfare of children. The applicant was not informed of the conversion process and was not given an opportunity to participate in a decision that directly affected her children. No person should be left without access to justice merely because questions involving religion arise. The Constitution remains the supreme law of the Federation and must be interpreted fairly and harmoniously. Accordingly, this court holds that unilateral conversion by one parent alone is invalid where both parents are alive and actively involved in the lives of their children. The consent of both parents is required before such a conversion may lawfully take place. Therefore, the conversion certificates issued in respect of the children are hereby quashed and set aside.
Thank you, my lord. I understand now, my lord.
Court adjourned.